It's a hard day's work on the road under the scorching heat of northern Kenya. These young men are completing the construction of a road which 10 years ago was a pipe dream, one that communities here never imagined will ever come to pass. The level of road development along the Isiolo-Moyale corridor is unbelievable given the stark contrast of what it once was. Meandering through the plains and hills from Isiolo all the way to Moyale is a world-class tarmac road running 531 kilometers.
The road condition was terrible. This was manifested in the travel times. To get from Moyale to Isiolo, one would have to take 2 days. First of all, you would have to sleep over in Marsabit before the following day you proceed with your journey to Isiolo. But currently, as we speak, within 5 hours maximum, you should be in Isiolo.
The African Development Bank, Afdb, a premier development finance institution, takes credit for financing a major part of the road's construction, pumping $400 million, which is 85% of the total cost, into the project. Infrastructure is Afdb's main preoccupation in East Africa, with the bank being involved in multiple infrastructural projects throughout the region. The area surrounding Isiolo to Moyale is part of Kenya's arid and semi-arid lands, historically marginalized, with little or no development in sight. Afdb prioritizes the financing of projects that facilitate economic and societal integration, which is already being witnessed in the region.
We build roads that transform economies, that transform lives. And this is a very good example, where a region that was hitherto not integrated has now been transformed. Lives are being transformed, economies are being transformed. Therefore, the road is a platform, a vehicle through which this transformation takes place.
Once secluded, the county is fast waking up to a new reality, one that brings promise of economic prosperity and integration of the communities with the rest of the country and beyond.
This is also part of a larger road. It's part of what's known as the Trans-Africa Highway, which aims to connect. This is an old dream of many African leaders, past and present, to connect Africa by road from Cairo to Cape Town, going north and south. So this is a key element, a key component to our NEPAD transport program, which included the infrastructure action plan that calls for this section to be built. So by building this road, we are now connecting it, Kenya to Tanzania, which connects Tanzania to Zambia and all the way down to Cape Town, and going north to Ethiopia, Sudan, and on to Egypt. So this is a critical juncture for the for the regional north-south corridor.
The main economic activity in this region is livestock keeping. Over the years, livestock traders have had to contend with deplorable road conditions while transporting their animals to market towns.
Even the livestock farmers, that is taking the animals to Kenya Meat Commission, was an issue. But now it's very easy. You can just do it within 1 or 2 days. You are in Athi River, you have done what you want, and the next day you are back.
Tereni tulikuwa tunalala kukuja na nika distance kidogo tu, lakini vile barabara ni mbaya, inakusumbua sana juu gari kupasua miguu mpaka unalala hata kwa barabara. Lakini saa hii naona tunakuja tu asubuhi moja, tunanunua na tunarudi.
At a local butchery, Godana Ear recounts the progress his business has made as a result of faster and more reliable transportation.
Customer wengi wanakuja hata kutoka Solo, mahali kama Torbi, wanatumia hii town. Sasa hii wanakuja paka hapa, wananunua hapa, wanafika mapema. Mbeleni kazi ni kidogo, customer ni kidogo. Nyama na chelewonga Solota, sasa hii nyama nakuja mapema. Mpaka nikaandika watu wawili, moja cleaner, moja mwili anakatakata. na kupeleka nyama oda.
Socio-economic changes continue to impact the lives of ordinary members of the community, improving not only their economic fortunes, but also changing their very way of life for the better. In a small village in Logologo, a mother is preparing a meal for her family. Foods never found here before are now accessible, and meals can include more nutritious ingredients.
Kwani kwanza hata hatukujua mboga ni nini. Lakini tangu hii barabara ikue, tumepata kujua umuhimu wa mboga hasa hata kwa mwili, vitu kama matunda. Na hii barabara hata imeweza kutufungulia biashara zingine, kwa sababu kila mtu sasa, karibu wamama wengi wako na biashara, wako na kiosk ya kuuza mboga, na wengine hata wako na bushari kuuza nyama. Wamama, hata ule mama nyumbani kama mimi, ninajua umuhimu wa kukaanga chakula, kwa sababu niko na kitunguu, tuko na nyanya, tuko na mboga sukuma wiki, cabbage, na hiyo inapatia chakula ladha na pia inasaidia afya ya watoto wetu.
The road, described as A-class, meets the highest international standards and is easily the best road in Kenya today.
Now, the road has a cross-section of 7 meters for the carriageway, and we are providing 2 meters of hard shoulders on both sides of the road. Now, they have been very good progress. The quality of the road is very good. We have done all the necessary tests that are required to be done for a road construction like of similar magnitude.
This being a dry area, the contractors had to dig wells at strategic points along the construction path to supply water. Today, these wells continue to benefit the community here, whose livestock are now assured of drinking water in and out of season. Down to Moyale, the border is bustling with activity. The highway meets an ultra-modern border post that is set to boost trading between Kenya and Ethiopia. In fact, the highway corridor will be linking the port of Mombasa to Addis Ababa.
It brings in a very big trading block for this country, for Kenya, because now the people of Ethiopia can now bring their goods through this road and then eventually to Lamu Port or to Mombasa. That's helping with regional integration. The same thing with Southern Sudan. It goes towards Nakadok, which is the border of Kenya and Southern Sudan, and with that also now opens up this big area of Southern Sudan. And therefore, in terms of regional integration, it's basically a major artery. It's a major link between Kenya and countries which were not traditionally connected to Kenya.
What was once a dream for communities around the Isiolo-Moyale highway is now an everyday reality, one that is transforming the lives of ordinary people and giving hope for a boundless future.